Hello and welcome to another episode on Mara's Bonsai channel. Today is no bonsai episode because I'm today working on a stand. I will show you how I was constructing this monkey post. I did few of them, finished them today, placed them in the garden, and I will just finish the top. Then after I will place one of my trees on top of it. I will show you in a short garden tour part of my collection. Some trees you have seen before, some of trees you haven't seen. So maybe you will enjoy it. So let me finish this one and we will go and see what's there. Few words about construction. This is spruce wood, 200 by 200 millimeters. I wanted something which looks massive. It's unusual size, so I had to search for a supplier who will able to supply this dimension. But I found the guy who offered me this for a good cheap. This one is painted with the same color as my pergola is painted. The base is the cross from iron. This is I think 1 centimeter thick iron, 140 millimeters. And there are 3 drilled holes, mighty screws screwed into this wood pylon. Top will be from, I think it's larch or pine wood. I don't remember what I bought, but something which will last much longer than spruce. The top will be much more susceptible to rotting. So in my experience, the larch wood easily can last 10 years, no problem, with minimum treatment. So this is treated only with oil I use for oiling the terrace. So this is impregnated 2 times. Now I'm going to finish it and then we will go and see the trees. So it's done. Few more words. Why I decided for this kind of design of a stand. I saw this monkey post in garden of Thomas Hering in Munich. I hope to visit it and meet him this August again. And he used this kind of crosses. What I think is really great on design of this kind of monkey post is that it's mobile. You can move it around the garden, and as in my garden, as you will see in a few minutes, you can bury the cross in the sand or gravel. It looks really elegant if they just look like they are popping from the ground. They are very sturdy. They can hold, I think, even the heaviest trees. You can make the top whatever the size you want. This is 50 by 50 centimeters roughly. It's enough for most of my trees. I need just to paint the steel, but I'm running out of time, so I'm going to do the painting job in the winter when the trees will be down, and that's basically it. I'm going to take it to the place put the tree there, and then I'm going to take you to short visit of my garden. The new stand is in place. I put a maple on a stand, so let's go and look how it looks like. So some of the trees you already seen in the videos. I built this pergola when I moved to the place, and I was finishing the shading structure. I was finishing this here parallel planks, which will help me in case there is a hail. When I'm going to put the shading cloth on it, which will be very soon, depending on temperature. Now the temperatures are okay, but it could be very hot very soon. In case I'm going to put the shading cloth there, I want to have as small partitions there, so the hail would not create so much weight on this parts. So I was finishing this. This is a white bench. You maybe know this forest. You have seen it on about 3 videos already. One really recent, it's doing fine. There is a birch. Then on top there is a air layer section. So most of those trees are air layers. Most of the maples, the shoujo, shishigashira and some others, and mix of trees down here. Here is the ash, my water for the birds. You can see, you have seen this elm before in the very first video I made, and I'm going to air layer this part because I think it's still too high. So I'm thinking about air layering this and create very small shohin, and I'm thinking about giveaway with this tree if it will be successful, and maybe I'm going to organize the giveaway for 10,000 subscribers. So let me know what do you think about this idea. This is juniper, common juniper, Juniperus communis, repotted this spring, doing well, tilted into the position. I'm going to work on the jeans. Branches are just quickly pull into a little bit better position. So it's a very old tree, possibly 100 years old or older. This is my very first Japanese maple. You may know this is the stand I just put here, so there's the last one. So this is my slough. You've seen it in several videos. You see a lot of fruits. I should remove some of them, but I don't have time. You have seen the video how I was bonding and the dead wood here, which my lovely Ariel broke off. So it needs to be bonded again because someone again broke it off. It's in fantastic Luboshkoda pot. You can see it. There is ash. You may see also this tree in one of the videos. Also on a new stand made today is Carpinus orientalis, collected with my friends, with Marco Kelava and Andrea Zokic this spring, doing fine. Everything is budding. So monster, I don't want to move it too much, so it's temporarily on my rotation table. It's one of my hornbeams. You have seen it also 1.5 years ago on one of my very first videos. You know, this hornbeam is my most famous tree I have. Repotted this spring, doing fine. Everything is lovely, the foliage looks really nice so far. There's another oriental hornbeam collected this spring. So far struggling, a little bit waking up, but not so well. But this is 1 week old, this wasn't here. So this is the sign that the tree is doing well. So if I see a lot of these red buds all around the trunk, I know that the tree is okay. This is also waking up, so it's doing more or less okay. So hornbeam, another hornbeam, you haven't seen this one. There is a spruce also repotted on a stone. I have a short video from repotting it on a stone plate from ordinary shop. Maybe I will publish it if you are interested. So this hornbeam here, it's twin trunk, very interesting nebari, very wide. So 2 trees, seedlings, air layers, seedlings, maples, and some other trees here. The biggest tree I repotted this spring. It's Cornus sanguinea, you can see in flower. It's doing really fine and really big pot. So you've seen the pear recently, most probably hornbeam, which you will see in one of the future episodes. There's this ash and some other small trees. Hornbeam from last year also will be in the video very soon. So this looks like this. So you've seen some of my trees, and I was working on improving the garden now, and I'm going to get to serious bonsai job very soon, cutting back the trees and air layering new trees, and many new episodes will come very soon. So hope you like the video, and see you next time.